In Charlotte County, a dedicated team stands ready to serve, protect, and care for the community they call home. Our community is growing, and so is our department, and we stand at the beginning of a new era for the brave men and women of Charlotte County Fire and EMS.
Well, any organization, any department, any team who's striving for greatness or striving for excellence, they have to have a vision or a picture of what that looks like.
An organization's mission, vision, and values is that picture. It serves as a roadmap, pointing out the direction an organization wants to go and showing the way.
For our department, I don't think we've had that, at least in the last 20 years, and to rebrand or develop something like that for us as an agency is what's going to take us into the future.
To update our department's mission, vision, and values, we gathered a cross-section of employees to participate in the strategic planning workshop and development event.
So you want to get a good cross-section for your strategic planning session in order to get buy-in from everybody.
I think the meeting was really important because it kind of gets everybody on the same level. Admin doesn't get to see us every day and understand what we go through. We don't get to understand what they go through.
We had everyone from EMTs and paramedics to the chief of the department and everyone in between.
There wasn't anyone's voice that was heard more than the others.
Once we started getting into it, we all realized we kind of all shared the same vision and wanting to serve.
Everybody that was in the workshop had a voice, and it was done without rank being an issue.
We even invited key members of the community to participate.
Everybody from CEOs of the hospitals, Sheriff's Office was in there, HOA leads and HOA presidents, and just kind of a really great cross-section of the entire community.
We were able to get fresh ideas and different perspectives.
I think perspective is very important as far as the fire service is concerned, and being able to see where all the little adjustments need to be made, where all the improvements can be done. And that comes from many different perspectives, because not one person can see everything.
I'm excited for this new chapter for Charlotte County Fire and EMS, and I'm most excited by the fact that this has been an integrated, all hands on deck approach to our organization and taking responsibility and forming the direction as a team.
Thanks to the efforts of the workshop team, our mission is simple yet profound: ensuring the health and safety of our community by delivering exceptional fire and EMS services.
When I hear that, I mean, that again that's just what we do every day. It's on paper, it's ground rules for how we proceed to every single call, how we should deliver our services every morning. And whenever we see anyone in the public at any time, we should have that in the back of our mind.
It's very important to have an agency where everybody's playing from the same playbook. We're all going down the same line, we're on the same road, and we can all kind of work together towards the same vision.
Every community has a little bit different needs, and so we want to be focused on what those needs are and provide that excellent service. And it's not just customer service, it's also keeping up with your skills and providing the best service to the community.
We are the guardians of life and property, always prepared to respond swiftly, professionally, and with utmost dedication. Our new vision statement guides us forward and sums it up in 4 words: community-focused, excellence-driven.
The more we own that statement and that ethos, the more we're going to express it, not just while we're on duty, but when we're off duty, and people are going to notice that, both in the civilian sector and the people that we surround ourselves with.
Community-focused, excellence-driven to me is the core value of what we do here anyways. I think it's just a better representation on paper of how we do it. So community is our employees as well as our external customers.
We believe in working hand in hand with our neighbors, understanding their needs, and tailoring our services to create a safer, stronger community. Excellence is our standard, and we continuously challenge ourselves to raise the bar, never settling for anything less than our best.
Our core values: professionalism, integrity, leadership, accountability, and respect. These words were not chosen lightly, and they were chosen by your peers. This is what they recognize, and what we recognize is the standard by which we will perform.
And those are just a couple of core values that we chose that really stood out to us, and it just makes up a part of Charlotte County Fire and EMS.
Our values define who we are and guide our actions every step of the way.
A lot of those values that we identified for our department are really a lot of the core values for people in the fire service in general.
Professionalism. We are experts in our field, continuously learning and improving to provide the highest level of service.
Keeping that standard nice and high so that the product we're delivering and the service we're giving to the customers and the citizens out there is level across the board and maintained high at all times.
You want to always be confident, make sure that you're taking the latest and greatest classes, not just staying current, but being ahead of the game.
Professionalism to me is, showing up to work looking good, presenting yourself as a professional to the external and internal customers.
We're looking our best. We're looking presentable to the county. We're showing them just by our presence what their tax money is going to.
Integrity. We uphold the trust our community places in us, always acting with honesty and transparency.
Doing the right thing when nobody's looking.
To me, that can be expanded further with always doing the right thing no matter the consequences.
When someone calls 911, they're having a really bad day, and they want to be able to trust that individual that comes out and know that you're always going to do the best for them, no matter what that is.
Without integrity, no one's going to listen to what you said or believe in what you're saying.
Leadership. We lead by example, setting the standard for excellence and inspiring others to do the same.
You don't have to have a title to be a leader in the fire agency.
The newest guy in the department can be a leader.
There's a difference between leaderships and managers. Managers just make sure there's a job that needs to get done, gets done. Leaders pulls everyone to make them want to get that job done.
Accountability. We take responsibility for our actions, acknowledging our mistakes and learning from them.
Accountability, and that goes from top to bottom, is making sure we're holding ourselves accountable and keeping that pride and ownership.
It is upon us to make sure we're being held accountable and making sure we're holding others accountable to the standard of the mission statement.
If we don't hold ourselves accountable, how are we ever supposed to improve and deliver quality service to the public?
We're all humans. We make mistakes. It's okay. As long as you own them, you try to improve on them and you don't do them again.
Respect. We treat everyone with dignity and respect, valuing the uniqueness of each individual we encounter.
Respecting each other, respecting the public, respecting what they're going through, not only what we're going through, but what's happening to them at that moment in time when they call 911.
Just being respectful to each other's opinions. We've seen it in this climate where people disagree, and that's okay to disagree. That's how communities move forward.
In this day and age especially, understanding someone else's perspective and that their ideas might not necessarily line up with yours, but they are still their ideas and they're important to them and they're important to me as well, because now I can understand where that person's coming from a little better.
At Charlotte County Fire and EMS, our mission, vision, and values will be the heart of everything we do. Together, as a united team, we will continue to ensure the health and safety of our community by delivering exceptional fire and EMS services. Our vision statement, community-focused and excellence-driven, and our core values of professionalism, integrity, leadership, accountability, and respect will guide our actions, decisions, and growth as we move forward.
So I'm looking forward to what comes from this and where we go from here in the years that are ahead for us.